Hi, I'm Shelley Bailey, founder of Shine, Savor, Celebrate, a lifestyle brand celebrating women age 40 to 65 with self-transformation. One of the things that I am going to be offering are, at the beginning, I'll be offering day retreats. These will grow over time into something much bigger, but I'm really excited to just offer a day where women can come relax, replenish their soul, and connect with other women. Be very intimate. And I think that what I love about these day retreats is they're kind of a combination of a little bit of information sharing on maybe something you're not familiar with, a nice nature experience. Where I live, I'm very close to a bunch of nature, and where we'll have access to trails. And I think nutrition and cuisine and just having kind of a spiritual opportunity to do something really makes a very well-rounded day. And so I like to focus on growth and healing. And so, for example, one chapter, I'm writing a book. So one chapter in my book talks about, let's stop fighting the current. We need to go downstream, right? In life, we all put our boat in the water, we turn it upstream, and we paddle like crazy to get to where we want to go. And what I've learned over time is, why don't we put our boat downstream and let the current take us? We need to really start releasing resistance as we start to grow and heal. And so one of my trainings is an acronym, Go Downstream. And so I have some really beautiful teaching points there that help you embrace that mentality. So that would be an example of how we might start the day. We would start the day actually with some time together, just sharing a little bit about ourselves. We would get to know each other, and then talking about your expectations for the day. So I always want to make sure everything is personalized for you. But when we get into the more structured part, I would like to do the growth and wellness, something like a go downstream type thing. The other is something I like to offer, and it's something I participated in when I was went through my divorce and just didn't expect it. I was devastated. One of my goals was to be open to trying new things and opening myself up to different friendships. And so I have done that, and I have a really special friend, and she has opened me up to so many new experiences. And one of them was yin yoga mixed with a cacao ceremony. And cacao, for those of you, I didn't know what cacao was, but it's basically cocoa. And there's some ceremonial grade cocoa that comes from, I think, India. And it's served warm and melted in like a beautifully handmade ceramic mug. So it's like picture drinking liquid chocolate. It's absolutely heavenly. But there's all these healing properties that come with it. Self-expression, connection is a big component of the cacao. And then yin yoga, I'm not a yoga person. I've never taken a yoga class. So when I was invited, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to do this. But yin yoga is very calming. It's more like stretching poses that you hold for a long time. And it's calm. It's almost like a meditation. It's in a meditative state. And so I thought an experience like that, I felt so great afterwards. So you do the cacao ceremony. It's very special and spiritual. And then you go into these beautiful poses where you're kind of meditating, and someone's leading it. There's a local person here that I love, and I would love to have her come do one of those for one of my retreats. And so I think just being open to new healing modalities has really helped me in my transformation. And then I would love to have, like with cuisine, I want to love having a chef on site. Like tonight, I have a chef coming to, create beauty. We're doing a Spanish wine and tapas night, and she's coming and she's going to cook all the tapas. And it's fun to have the energy of a chef in the kitchen, producing beautiful, healthy, simple food to nourish our souls and our bodies while we're here together. And then after lunch, a couple different ways we could do it. But I love journaling. And I think it might be a beautiful time for people to go find their own private space. I'll be providing beautiful leather journals. I think to me, journals are sacred. And I love leather journals with linen paper and with no lines. And you can draw, write, whatever speaks to you. So I think a quiet time after lunch to reflect on yourself and do some writing. That might happen based on where the retreat's being held, out in nature, maybe in hammocks, maybe in just lawn chairs spread throughout a little forest, on a deck. I mean, really anywhere. And if time allows and people are up for it, I think it'd be really special to do just kind of a short hike, where I believe connecting with nature has been very meditative for me. and healing. So when I go on a hike, I always pause before I walk into the forest, and then I pause and I close my eyes and I picture my feet and roots growing from, this sounds weird, but the roots growing from my feet into the ground. And then I breathe in the living trees, and I breathe in the scents, and I really just set an intention to connect with nature and connect with myself. And I promise you, your walk or hike is going to be so much more healing for you than just hopping out, busting out, go do fast. I never have music I walk without music because it's reflective time for me personally. And so I think that's a component I would like to offer in my workshops as well. And I also have a friend who's a integrative homeopathic specialist. She's actually my chef tonight. She has some amazing, she has healed me from things I didn't know would ever be healed, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Really amazing. And I would love to offer to connect her with people who come to my retreats where they, have guided meditations with homeopathy, and they learn about natural healing modalities. And then we would just end, because I am who I am. I'm a sommelier. I would love to end my retreats with a beautiful toast of wine or champagne to send you off feeling revived and re-energized and realigned with yourself. So that's what a day retreat would look like with Shelley. I look forward to connecting with you and sharing a wonderful day together. You can find out more information about my retreats at shelleybailey.com. That's SHELLEYBAILEY.com. Go to the retreats page and we can connect that way and get you set up.